The mics are blood clot open. Check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late.
That
All
means
right.
when you already speak.
Episode 170, the mics are open podcast. My name's G Money.
And Young.
Ashley.
Big C. Can I just say,
Yeah.
I've actually never watched an episode of The Mics Are Open where everybody has a jacket or something warm.
It's cold,
yeah,
bro.
It's actually
freezing.
very cold.
Yeah.
It's freezing. Like I
Yeah.
thought we were done with July.
Hey, boss, it's
We
all
are.
the way up until thingy.
July extra.
So, guys, extra.
Premium.
So, what do you guys want to spaz about today?
Oh,
You looking
went
nice, Calvin.
there. You went
Yeah, it's
there.
true.
But
It's
no,
true.
Calvin, no, you can't do that, bro. Not in this era.
Thank you.
Not in this era.
I can't say
bro.
spaz.
Spurs as in
Your
football
homeboy.
club, yes.
Yeah.
Spurs,
yeah.
Hotspurs.
Yeah.
Your
right.
homeboy, bro.
Well, so you
No,
so
he gave a comment. He was like, "You're looking good." That's where he's still at. Thank you, Andy.
No, not even that. Like,
Yeah.
why you keep mentioning this is like that time when we were on air and I said something that I thought meant something else, and G kept repeating it. Like, why did you say this? And now he's repeating it on air again and again.
Oh, okay.
So that
Right.
kind of thing, you know.
So basically, you want to start the podcast talking about Beyonce.
Of course.
Do you know what I want to start? Do you know what I want to start the podcast talking about? How when I drove in here earlier, there's some kids downstairs playing football.
I don't trust those
because the
fuckers.
kids have been
Okay,
sent
yeah,
home
kids
for
are
school,
home.
right?
Yeah.
They're using your car as a goalpost. And so I was gonna park mine in the center. I was like, nah, let me park mine at the edge. So right,
Stop the motherfucking podcast.
I'm joking. Huh?
No, I saw
But you
you.
know,
He's not
I've
joking.
seen them
can't
before.
stop them,
I've
bro.
seen them before playing football, and I'm just like, I think I might cut a case.
They're gonna
Because they kick that shit,
You're
bro.
gonna have to hit your car a bit. Come on.
And they usually play like right exactly where you park. That's why I park at the very far end.
Like when I was reversing, right? One of them came and did like one of those spinny things on his bike. I was just like, this motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know
I
how
never
much?
felt so good about not having a car.
I was like, do you know how much a decent paint job is, you little
But-
rascal?
But I
Like,
say,
do you know all their parents' names, or are they new here?
no, those kids have grown up here. But
good
what I'm
stuff.
saying, but the good thing is that that's a great way to get into the pod, is the fact that the kids, we live in a society where the kids can't go to school when you have elections.
yeah.
Bruh.
So basically, the kids are the winners of this election, bro.
Yes.
I actually think the kids are not excited. Bro, they just went back.
To school. That's
Yeah.
true.
No,
Like-
Calvin, you're lying. There's no kid who's not excited
No,
about me for whatever
no,
reason.
fam. You know, this motherfuckers just went. Sorry, you can't
Why
use
are
the
you
word
insulting
motherfuckers.
children?
Mana.
Yeah, like, yo, they just went back. Like, they're just warming up. Their patterns of now coming from holiday. They were actually on holiday for a while, right?
Right.
The patterns had now come back. They're back to sleeping nicely. And now, pop, like he said, we're closing schools tomorrow. Parents were shocked. Let me tell you guys one thing, bro. I paid fees last week.
And your child is not in school right now.
Yo,
It doesn't
do you know,
mean
let me
they're not
tell you,
gonna
she's
go
not
back
in
to
school.
school.
Yesterday, we're having a meeting. She called me 3 fucking times. I was like, yeah, damn right. These kids are definitely not in school. But mine's closed Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah. So, but it's...
When are they
Bro,
back in
there's no
school?
kid who is not excited about being home for whatever reason. Screw the sleeping patterns. I do
That's
not
true.
care what we were doing in school. I'm home. That's all I give.
I'm
Bro,
one of those kids
That's
who
all I
actually
give a damn
liked being
about,
at school.
man.
You're
like
a
being at
weird
school?
kid
Yeah,
then.
I really did.
I mean,
you guys actually know I read, eh?
well, I know
Why are you
you read.
smiling at us like that? It's like I'm smart.
Do you know what?
You know.
I really think there's a difference between kids who go to day school and kids who boarded. Because you boarded. You
Yeah.
boarded?
We all boarded
yeah,
except
Wiki.
But
You boarded?
you.
Everybody here boarded?
Yeah.
But true
Did you
story.
board? It doesn't matter. High school. Who's that behind you?
Venant.
Kibbs, did you? Oh, Venant, did you board? At school, you boarded as well? Yeah. You boarded by Jesus Christ. None of your parents loved you.
Yeah.
Wow. I did both.
But for me, it wasn't all...
No, because for me, let me tell you, as a day schooler, man, I was going home every day, eating my grandma's cooking, sleeping in a nice warm bed, playing with my friends. Like, what the, like there was no none of my friends
Wow.
boarded school.
You really have never suffered in life, huh?
No, No.
But boarding is not suffering.
Like,
Ashley,
bro,
please.
Ashley, stop. Like, do you even know what pocket money is?
Or
money.
even pocket
You-
money in
you-
school
I saw you
generally.
tweet that. Let's
Do you
go.
even know what closing day is approaching and you don't have no fare to go home?
No.
Do you know, like,
It's so
I'm
hot.
about to fucking cry.
Oh my god.
Do you know there's one time I fucking
dramatic.
sold, bro?
I love it.
Now that we're talking about it, fam, back in the day, there used to be this pair of shoes called Hansen. Remember Hansen? Oh my
Hansen.
G. What? Yo! That shit was sweat banner. It was for the funkies. Man, I ate all my fare on what? Bread stamps. You know, writing letters to Alliance girls, nini nini, all of that shit. Bro, I had no fucking fare. Bro, those Hansen Ndulas were like a G500, right? Or some shit. I don't recall. Bro, I sold them for 3 sock to get fare. Yo, I can't. I will never forget. I sold them to this homie from Tanzania. He was called Francis. We went to school together. I'm like, Francis, these things are dope, man. You know, you guys in TZ don't have these things. He was like, mwanangu sawa.
Started hustling so early, bro. There.
That's literally a new meaning to the I'm walking away from the trouble in
Bro.
my life.
Literally.
So you see, boarding taught
Honestly,
me.
if you went to a good school, then boarding school was a good experience. But if you went to other schools, man, like, might as well equate it to prison. And no offense to
Damn.
anyone who went there, but
No,
at that level,
offense to people in prison though.
at
Yeah,
that
valid.
level, that's what it felt like. Cause everyone comes and going like, damn, that felt like prison. You know. So again, no offense, it's just a pun. So if you went to a good school, well and good. But out here, bro, it's different.
I honestly cannot relate. Like, I just can't. I don't know how it would feel not walking up into the estate and like smelling the chicken coming from the kitchen, or like opening the
God,
gate and going straight to the fridge to pour out some lemonade.
Was
I
there a
just
red
don't-
carpet that you missed,
I
or
just don't.
some
I can't
traditional
relate.
dancers?
And then
as you're going home?
like you go home, like, so school finished at 1:45 in the afternoon.
What?
So you go home.
Like, did you really actually go to school?
Exactly.
That was like daycare.
Bro, like, yeah, I know, right? So 1:45, so that what?
You know what
you
time-
can get home in time to what?
Wait,
Suckle,
wait.
drink milk, take a nap.
You know what time
The
school
nap
started?
is important though.
Do you know what time school
9,
started?
10?
School started at 7:45.
Oh,
That's
wow.
early though.
Like, you guys
7:45.
didn't have no morning prep, nothing, eh?
No, you go straight to class. Your first class. is
Like, you guys were what?
So,
No
let me-
warm up.
Can I explain?
Nothing.
So what happens is you go to school at 7:45. So you go to your form room. The register is marked. They do the register, and in those days there, because the teachers were like, because we were so trustworthy, lies. It's not like a prefect, 'cause it wasn't a prefect. Like, the guy who's running the class literally would take the register for the teacher,
Present.
and then take the register and give to the teacher in the staff room, and then you start your first class at like 8 o'clock, and then you have like, I think it was, if I can remember correctly, each lesson was 50 minutes, so you could have a double, which would be like
What, 100?
would be 100 something, or a single class, and then by 8:45,
Okay.
by 1:45.
You're done.
If you
You're
guys
done.
had double math for 100, and now 145 is excusable.
But then also in between that, you had your lunch break where you go to the school canteen and you buy your chicken.
What time do you have lunch
Coffee
break?
break
What time
at
are you going for lunch?
1:45.
Like
What
about
time is
11
lunch
o'clock,
break?
11, 12 o'clock.
You guys are joking.
brunch.
man.
What?
Sir, you're having brunch.
I'm not. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that you guys struggled at school. Like, I can't
personally, I didn't
relate to
struggle.
it.
No, like, wild over guys leave
know,
school late.
I have never ever heard anybody in this country say, "Man, I was at school and we had some good chicken." Like,
I know. We used to have some good fish. That's
like,
what we used to have.
I've never heard anyone say.
Why is chicken suddenly the SI unit, man?
All right, I've never heard anyone say I was at school and the food was so good. The food at my school.
You know, let me ask
By
you
the way,
this.
can I finish? The food at the canteen was run privately.
Like,
It was a private concession. So we had all of that. We had chicken, rice,
Bro.
and peas, all these things.
I think there's a lot of questions that are coming up about your education system. What are you guys doing?
What do
What
you
are you
mean?
guys going to school to do?
What do you mean?
That's a camp. So you go to school, what, you tick 11 o'clock, Oh, okay.
Present.
Go have some
How long was
chicken.
the lunch break
Come
with
back.
Brunch.
Like
Can we go
45
to brunch?
minutes.
45 minutes.
Like
That's a whole lesson.
Like you guys are soft as fuck.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, bro? I'm starting to question. Did you guys ever get into doctors from your school?
Prime ministers.
Prime ministers.
Yes.
No
With
wonder
Jamaica,
you guys
though.
are not hardcore like that. Like you see why the Boris Johnson can step down. Africa, there's nothing like that.
Right.
We're hardcore. That is the reason why. I said, I will step
No
down.
fights.
No fights. Like what the fuck? One fucking 45. I am, bro. G. Don't ever say you went to school. No, 145. So bro, that was when we were going back
You've lost your
to
rights.
class
To do what?
to now for afternoon.
So what did you guys? You didn't go like
School.
Wait.
We went to school. G.
Can I ask you? Wait. So let me ask you a question. Like, so 1:45, we leave.
That's lunch break.
We
now.
leave school. We go to the bus stop. We take we take the buses home.
You bully people.
or bully people.
Yeah.
Get home. Now you get home. So maybe you get home by say 3:00, right? So you get home by 3:00. You knock out your homework, which probably like takes about 45 minutes if you do it. If you don't feel like doing it, you just do it the next morning, right?
Yeah.
And then you just go and play football with your friends. Like, isn't that what kids are supposed to do?
Nah.
What do we know?
No, I have. You have a point, G.
Like,
you have a
did
point.
You guys, like, I feel like
I'm
you
not
guys.
giving him the luxury.
No,
have a
I'm
point.
good. That sounds.
We had
what
our
you
times, bro.
what you're actually talking about, G, is something called holiday classes we used to have.
Like,
Yeah, like you go on
when
holiday.
did you play with your friends? Like, you didn't like.
Saturday, Sunday, bro. Yeah, or even when I got home.
every evening.
Yeah, when I got home,
Yeah,
bro.
when you get
yo,
home.
bro.
But you with your homies 24/7, bro.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
the
we're in the
difference
same
between us and
fucking
you.
school bus.
No,
I was
no.
collected last, right? Like I used to play with all the kids because I'd be the last one to be picked up, like the bus route, right? So I'd be collected at like 5:30. So by the time I get home
In the morning?
no,
Oh, PM.
in the PM,
Oh,
right?
okay.
By the time I get home, it's like 6:00. Bro, I've played enough, man.
But like, you see.
But I was out of class
But
at
the
4.
difference with the day schoolers is we have our school friends, then we have our friends in our state.
Yeah.
The home
They're different.
friends.
The home friends.
But most of, I think about like 3 or 4 of my friends, we were all in the same school, right? Because our parents were all like, let's all take them. Yeah, but man.
Bro, do you know what? It cancels each other because our system, everyone is going through the same thing. So if I'm at school, my homies in the same estate who are not in my school are still at school. So we all get to link up during the holidays.
Right.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. And then you're with your homies the whole day in class, in the dormitory, the dining hall, in the field. So,
So G, and on top of that, you guys were not caned, eh?
Caned. No, I was caned at school.
Not. No, like
Once.
G, listen.
Twice.
So
Twice.
where's the time?
The caned.
Yeah.
when's the time to misbehave?
Yeah, I know, right? Like
There's no time to be bad.
You're out of class more than you're in class.
I was caned. The first time I was caned was in the UK, primary school. I called the teacher a fucking cunt.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Why?
I did
Whoa.
that.
At what age?
I did that.
Whoa.
I was in class
Whoa.
6.
Yo, in Kenya,
Atrocities.
in Kenya, they're probably calling Magoha if you do that.
Yeah, I did that. I did
This
that.
kid
You're
called
good.
the teacher.
Juvie, bro.
God,
I remember like when she took me to the principal, she was like, and he called me an effing CUNT, and I was like,
Wait, no, I'm
Say it.
more,
Did
I'm
she
more,
cry?
I'm more curious as to how you got
I'm
to
trying
that
to
point.
remember. I must have been fighting and she stopped it or something. Something like that.
Were you being beaten or were you beating the other person?
No, I don't know. It was
From-
always
from
to
his
do with
words.
Fighting.
I
Might have
really
been the
wonder
one who
about
was
your
beating up the
childhood.
other
Like,
Yeah,
person.
exactly.
He was winning.
No,
So he
like-
was more mad that the fight was
Why are you
called off.
stopping me?
Do you guys remember
Why did I
do you
do
guys
that?
remember those movies from back in the day, like the 90s? Omen 666 when they had like problem children. This is that shit. Like the kid would look at guys while they're going up the stairs and they die.
No,
like how the fuck are you gonna call a teacher a cunt?
I won't even lie. At primary, I was a troubled child because I was hyper intelligent, but just You know, it was just like,
But guess what? There was no time to show.
Wow.
see, this is
That's
the problem.
Hyper intelligent.
This is the problem with like,
That's the
I
title of the
I was one of the sharpest people at my school, without a doubt. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna doubt. I'm not gonna.
You had the time, bro.
No,
Yeah, what are we
You
doing
had the
here?
time to be
They're
mad.
wasting my time.
No,
What is
but,
this?
but you know, I can see that, G. You were sharp,
Right,
right?
I was sharp.
But then again, what were you guys doing? Three lessons a day.
no, that's Jamaica.
No, bro, you
Timing,
you're
just
not
said
nice.
Primary school.
you're 8. G, let's break it down. 8 to 11, 2 hours. 11, no, 12 to 12
No,
to 1.
that's Jamaica. School in England was from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
in England. But I was only there. I was only in high school for 2 years in England. Remember? So primary school was from like about.
So there's no saving it. So a majority of your school, you went. I love how you just tried to save
Setting
it.
yourself up, G.
I'm just
No.
saying.
This one is
Bro,
not
how
going how
many
you
subjects?
planned.
The math is
How many
nothing.
subjects did you actually do?
For exams.
No, like in your entirety. Because
I don't know.
no, like what?
This man
4?
is discrediting your whole education.
English, math.
So
Typing.
No, all I know. Oh wow, you're going there.
You know, G actually did typing.
That's why I can type so fast. All right, okay.
a skill.
Since this is where we are,
Blocking him on point,
at
bro.
high school for my final exams, I did English, maths, economics, principles of business, history, literature, typing.
Say with your chest.
Typing?
Yeah.
But there was one more. I didn't do geography. I dropped that. There was English.
Religious education.
No, are you mad? Do you know what? Let me tell you about religious education. Do you know what? Once upon a time,
Oh my God, I'm thinking about too many bad jokes.
the person in religious education, the teacher, kept 4 of us back for detention. How you get detention in RE, I don't know. Do you know what I said to the teacher? You know, you're keeping us back here because we're black.
Wow, the racist card.
I was a
The
troubled
race
You
youth.
really needed that class, honestly.
I was a troubled youth. But I did at the end of school I did 8 exams. I can't remember what they are. I know it was English, math, literature, principles of business, office practice, economics,
Typing.
type.
Yo, I'm just thinking about G as a secretary
Can't
somewhere.
remember.
What the
Is
fuck
that-
do you want?
Accounts.
Skills.
Accounts?
Yeah.
Really?
Was this O levels or A
It's O
levels?
Wow, they really set you up for failure. Like, how can you be? How can you do accounts and math together?
But I failed math, innit?
Then how you gonna?
You can count money at the end of the day. That's
As
all
long
that
as you can count
matters.
the money.
I don't understand how my education. What, Kwadia Mr. Kaja? What is this? Why are you guys
They'll ask you
doubting
to
me?
prove it.
Bro, like, let me tell you, don't
my
ever
God.
run for public office in Kenya.
I will be finished.
And say, Ati,
Oh, they will
the kids
lynch you,
can
bro.
leave at 1:45. Everyone's looking at you like, what did you just say?
But I still think that's why there's a disconnect between so many people and their parents. Not the mom, because moms are moms.
Yeah.
But especially their dads. Like, end of the day, like these kids, like, you know, your mom plays such a role in bringing you up, right? But these kids, when do they ever get a chance to bond with their dad? Never.
True.
Well, especially if the dad's not around, but that's a different story, Calvin. But like, it's like, when do you ever
It doesn't
get a
help.
chance? By the way, can I make a statement here today, right? You people who watch this podcast, it's not cool for you to make jokes about me and Calvin's dad.
They're the only ones.
Guys be on Twitter like, if you had a dad, you would know this. Like,
Wow.
That's why you feel it now. on
it's an
Twitter.
in-house joke, yeah? You guys are not involved in this.
We're the only
But-
ones who can make those jokes.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, how do you bond with your dad, like, if you're always at school?
Over a newspaper.
Over a newspaper?
Yeah.
Who reads newspapers?
Bro, back
Our
in the
dads?
day,
Dads,
you know,
even
I didn't
on
have a
visiting
father,
day,
so I
man.
used to see guys never wanted their fathers to come to school because fathers, you can't tell him to carry 5 chapatis for you. He used to just show up with a newspaper, right?
And-
He's
and
just
an
like,
order.
uko sawa? Okay, okay, cool. Like your dad won't sit with you, like have a picnic with you. Yeah, man. Bro,
They were
there's one
forced to.
time. There's one time my mom came to visit me in school. And I showed up in a vest, man. You know, now I'm like in second form, my nigga. I'm earning my stripes. I just started playing rugby. Couple of homies know me. Calvo,
Street
what's
cred.
happening? Man, I'm in my vest over here. I sit down, my mom looks at me. She's like, I think you must have forgotten that your chest is weak.
Your mom
You
said
go
that?
wear a shirt. Yeah. Because, you know, I used to have
I'm
a
sure you
weak chest.
deflated,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Bro, like she was like, yo, go wear a shirt. But
But
that shit was hilarious.
Like on top of that, like for some of the dads who are around, I'll use myself as an example.
Of course, Andy.
Wow. Anyway, not like that,
Go on,
but
go on,
yeah,
go on.
going
Yeah.
on. I also had to wait until my dad was on leave. For us, you know, to spend some quality time even with the whole family. Because even when I'm at home, you know, the guy is out of the house way early in the morning and he's back late at night. And when he's back, watching news, you know,
Knocks out.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you know, eats his food, back to sleep, you know. So it's been tough, but I love the new gen dads, if I could say so, you know, and even seeing Calvin, how he spends time with George, you know, we love to see how things are changing, because it's a thing that was missing back in the day. So dads are coming to that awareness, like, you know what, this is it right now. And the dads
The younger
who-
dads, yeah.
and even the dads who weren't present or that present before, they're starting to own up, you know, bit by bit, starting to make up for lost time, owning up to their mistakes. So it's a good thing to watch right now. The energy is changing.
Facts.
I think they need to figure how to do radio like from a cell phone.
What do you mean?
How?
Yeah, like if I have other kids, bro, I'm not missing dropping them. Bro, I'm gonna be
you wanna be present.
doing the show like fuck out of here, you always late. I'm like, oh sorry, do a link. But I don't know. I'm okay picking her up, but yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
My folks always picked me up in school.
Now, see the difference between you guys now. I was never picked up at school. I had to like beg lifts to get home.
As you
Yo.
just walked.
You know,
Wait, stop. You were a hitchhiker when you were a kid.
Imagine.
Yo,
You know,
kids
G-
get free rides, bro.
You told me one time at how they were given offering money to go to church, him and Simon, and then they're at the bus stop after church, and the pastor just
Drives
Pulled
past.
up.
drives past them.
I'm like, yo, man. By the way, church is the biggest scam. I'm so anti-church right now, man. Like, church is the biggest
Have you
scam.
ever actually been to church? Now that you're saying anti-church,
Yeah, I've been to church. I want to actually go to church this Sunday.
But what
who the
makes you say
fuck
that?
is this woman that you're seeing? Because you're here to go to church this Sunday.
I want to go to church. I've not been
You
to church
told
for
us
so
you're
long.
going for a play date the other day.
Yeah, you
What?
said
Some
you're
kids.
also going for Gondwana.
Some football thing. Like, there must be someone. There must be like.
Wait. Stop.
Yeah.
Gondwana.
We said we're going to
We're
Gondwana.
going to the Gondwana. What's different about that?
No, but there's some young blood that's checked in for sure.
And it shows.
And it's saying, in the name of the blood. What do you say? The blood.
Father, the Son, and the Holy. How did you
is
know
it
that
You
you're
were in a
Catholic?
Catholic school,
No,
bro.
I'm not even Catholic.
I'm not a fucking Catholic, bro.
Oh,
I'm
but
actually
you're in a Catholic school.
Yeah, but I went to the
Boy.
Catholic church because they
Father,
had
Son, Holy
comfortable benches.
I'm just doing different
Wow.
stuff. Like
My
I ca-
daughter's a
I can't-
Catholic.
I can't get up every day and just do the same things. Just go podcasting and do work.
Facts,
I want to go unts. What? I'm
Like,
human.
why
I'm not
would
actually
you-
holding
why
you guys
would you-
accountable for that. Like when they actually launch the tickets, I'm sending them to you
Yeah,
guys.
we're going to.
We are
we're going
all
Is it
going
on
to
a
Gondwana.
Saturday or a
It's on
Sunday.
Sundays.
Gondwana's always.
Oh,
Come
wow.
on.
Sir, keep
Gondwana's
up.
always Sunday.
Yeah,
Keep
but
up.
Sunday turn-ups are tricky, though.
I know, right? I know.
Bro, there's no peace of mind knowing you're at work tomorrow morning, bro.
But I'm actually about, now that I actually say it, I'm actually about to start going to church.
Again.
Again.
No, like I thought about it and I was just like, you know
For what?
I want to start going to church. Like I
You
want to.
mentioned 2 weeks ago, you said that on this podcast, you said that by that time you reach that phase in life, you're going to be a member of the men's fellowship, you're going to be in church. We thought you were joking. Well, I thought you were joking.
Men's fellowship.
What is this church thing?
No,
coming?
fellowship, like men's fellowship is a thing. You get to like 75 You start to shower and see Christ. Yo, what's up, bro?
What?
I'm gonna be with you in a bit, right? So I saw my grandfather join the whatever. Bro, my grandfather
Calvin.
used to get home.
They should give you an animation to direct, bro. They should have yo.
I'm
Yo.
googling
Some
10
morbid shit.
My
10
grandfather
reasons.
used to get home after listening to country music. My grandmother would complain. I was about to say, bitch. You know, she'd complain.
Trying to be respectful.
You said that you would pick me up, but you didn't. Let me hear you lie to your grandchildren. My grandpa's just over there chilling. Nigga never said a word. Right? He goes to his room. They used to sleep in separate rooms. Bop! Puts the music back on again. Hits his Kenny Rogers. Smokes in bed. Bro, now that I understand, because he'd always tell me, you have to make my bed. Bro, there were so many like you know those two rings,
Cigarette
cigarette rings. I used to always be like, no, I didn't understand the concept of smoking. Yeah, but yeah, and
Well,
then
I just-
he left all of that shit. I think it must have been the gout was too much.
I just
We just asked
Googled.
about church, bro.
Then he
I just
joined.
Googled.
He joined. It's called PEFA or some shit. PCEA Men's Fellowship. What? But it's a good one because in case you don't have no friends, when you
Big up
die,
Kibbs.
they all have.
Sandwich Podcast, Wagwan, good to see you ever.
Big shout out, big shout out.
I'm talking about fucking
Big shout
death.
out.
Say hi and
Who's
bye
saying
to
goodbye? Hey,
Kim.
Gibbs, come say hello. I'm goodbye. You can't just be in the
So-
middle of Calvin's story. Come. Hold your story for a minute. We have royalty here. Break shit as you go. We have podcast royalty here.
When did Kip start wearing
Big shout out.
earrings?
Wedding what?
Earrings.
Yeah, you never seen the.
No.
He cute boy, pretty boy.
Yeah, man. Price going up, man.
I know.
Price has gone up.
I like
Good one.
that.
What going, man?
You good?
So nice to be here.
Why is he so nervous? Like,
So
I've never done this before.
No, come on. I'm going to actually see someone right now. I'm going for a date.
Ooh.
Oh, he's
So-
got
No, wait,
important
every
things,
time.
man.
Big shout out to that.
Every time Kibbs is here, he's going on a date.
Yeah,
Good
but
things,
yeah, for
good
real.
things.
Yeah.
'Cause
I like it, okay.
Literally, I like passing through here because it's like at the center. If I have something to do here, like I'll
So
plan for the
basically,
date
how
later
many
on.
girls have you smashed since you've left like the podcast? Like you leave here, you go for a date, you smash like are we your lucky charm?
No. Actually, right now I'm a family man. I'm trying to like.
you know
Be with
Kibbs.
one girl.
You know Kibbs. Actually, I Kibbs goes to church every Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
By
does.
force,
He does.
But you know
By
what,
force.
Kibbs?
I do.
Let me tell you this, bro. Like, you need to tell your church to style up. They've had those
Have you
plastic
been there
chairs
before?
for too long, man.
He said the only reason he goes to Catholic
No, like,
churches is because of the comfortable
What church
seats.
is that?
It's called Winners Chapel. I'm name dropping.
Oh, is
so-
that the one, that big
No,
one?
Yeah, the big one. I'm sure it's
Okay.
bigger than any Catholic church in Kenya.
No, I don't think so.
Nigerian church.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the one, it's the
that
one.
Oh, it's
the
actually
one.
Nigerian.
It's
Nigerian.
Is that the one that they actually give free transport?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like they have free
Really?
transport every Sunday.
Nigga,
Two
I
and
tell
four.
you I know about
Two
these
and four.
churches. Come on now.
Yeah.
Research.
No, like people who go to church actually know about church things.
Yeah. High five.
yeah, like no way.
Yeah. So how I know about that, true story, right? So when I was like 19, 20,
Yeah.
me and my cousin used to live together, Mwangi. We used to live in Woodley, right? So there's a Winners Chapel by Woodley.
At Adams.
At Adams, right?
Yeah.
So they used to give free transport, right? So at that point, we never had too much money, right? So we'd actually get on that bus and go all the way to town. And so we knew the times.
Oh yeah.
You weren't going to church.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
Just like, so that
Make
time,
that clear.
so at that point, 20th century used to have a thingy, a movie that I think started at 10 a.m. on a Sunday. There was 200 bob. So we're like, bro, let's go town. Let's go watch this
Damn.
movie. So by the time you're done, cool, jump on the Winners Chapel bus back
Back home.
Yeah.
That's how I know.
we actually have free transport. I'm actually impressed that you know it.
He
Yeah.
only knows it because he was catching a 10 a.m. movie that was
But let me
200.
tell you, I mean,
Smart man.
Winners Chapel should probably diversify and organize public transport in Nairobi because that shit is actually very thorough. But they've been running it for all of those years. Yeah. When are we doing our podcast together?
Yo, it's you guys to tell us, man. I see the studio is actually
Almost finished.
After elections.
After elections, we know. After elections, we know.
After elections, we know.
Yeah.
That would be dope, man. We definitely need to connect and do it.
Yeah.
A lot of people be asking.
Yeah, and you guys will love to let me speak in Swahili because, like, that's where
The
Gee,
juice
the
is
juice, the juice is at.
Yeah.
The sauce.
Oh, that week I won't be there.
You have to be.
You have to be there.
Okay.
I mean, you may not be speaking to me, but you can
No, no. I mean,
but he has to be there.
all G has to say is Mrs. Isiako. That's it.
That's all he knows. And sour bass and banana.
Who tweeted? I think someone tweeted at T. Allah, G can use 2 in a tweet. And I was like, I'm like,
And banana.
and banana.
Bye,
Bless.
Shout out to the sandwich.
So,
Yes,
so
yes.
guys, as we wrap up this story to do with church, so I was telling you
Yeah, we
guys.
also want to know why G hates church or thinks
I hate
it's a
church,
scam.
man.
So now, guys, right? So I was telling you guys. So this organizations for like older men, as you get older and you join the church, right? So they give you all of these things. Most of them, the wives have gone, or you know, it's either even women's guilt, that kind of thing. So for me, my case, my grandfather, the wife died before, right? So he never remarried. What? So he needed communion with men. But the best thing is this, right? They actually really, when you die, they help you guys, the family, with like
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
They
like
come through.
lowering of the casket
come
until
through.
one of those old niggas is like, falls in as well.
No,
Stop.
Calvin, no, you're
But bro,
doing well.
you know what? I will never forgive my grandfather since we're talking about him. Fam, do you remember when Rockaway was Rockaway?
Yeah.
Bro, one of my grannies comes from the States with a green Rockaway. You know, the R was on the side. Bro, my grandfather's like, I need a cup. I'm like, cool, Sal, you can use this one. I don't give him the Rockaway. I give him something. He's like, no, I want the green one. Fam, the guy wore it. And I don't know what it is about like old guys. They just wear the cup to the side.
Facing to the side, yeah.
Bro, you know he was at that age where he was at that he was at that age where all you do is you talk to your grandpa like he's in his 70s. You ask him, what's your plan? He's like, hey, kuna mazishi hapa what? They just be burying
wow.
niggas.
That stage,
Bro,
man, it's crazy.
Fam, he went to the burial. I think he was throwing chango or something.
The hat
Rockaway,
Oh,
they
Wow.
buried that shit.
oh man.
That's crazy.
Anyway, G, we're going with church, man. Where is
I
church?
don't know, man. It's just like, you know, especially in this political season, man. They're just allowing anything to go on. Like, man, them can go church, speak their nonsense, and then the church gets all the money, and
Cry.
then it's like, man, them can cry. Like, it's just loads of nonsense in church, man. I don't know, man. I just think that like the church has let us all down, kind of,
It's
man.
become something else.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I still want to start one eventually. Calvin and I will
G
start our
Ministries.
church. Yeah, man.
Yo,
There's money
bro.
in that shit.
Bro, have you guys
It
seen
sounds-
the
it sounds like a
wardrobe?
strip club.
Have you guys seen the wardrobe of that pastor?
Bruh.
I saw that shit. I was like, why the fuck are you doing this? He
Wait.
gave a tour of the whole wardrobe. And I was just
Yo,
like, wait.
is it bad for a pastor to live a lavish lifestyle?
No,
Yes.
no,
Why?
Yes.
Why?
no,
Yes.
Why?
no.
Why?
Bro, did you see all of that designer?
Why?
Yo,
Wait,
fam.
what's the difference between
Fam,
him and
listen,
Steve
I
Jobs
can't be
or-
coming to your fucking church and you're telling me tithe 10%, what, for you to have all of that shit. Come on, give that shit to the poor or
Fam.
something. Show me you're doing
My-
So
something.
is he meant
What?
to be poor?
No,
is he
just-
meant to live
Exactly,
a
so,
comfortable
yeah.
life.
What
Listen, fuck you, fuck
Sorry,
you.
whoa.
You can't be a pastor. And do you guys understand how much Gucci shit is? Like Gucci sneakers are like 100 grand.
Look,
Go to
listen.
fucking Bata, buy shoes for 3K. We'll be all right. We're nice. You can't be rocking. Like I saw that shit and he was just
Calvin.
like, oh, designer in
Wait
this
a
one.
minute.
You can't come here
First of all-
and say don't play humble, and then when someone out there is not playing humble, you have a problem.
Yeah.
with it.
Bro, listen,
Pick a side, bro.
pastors don't work for their money. It's given to them.
And
But that's the
tax-free.
thing. You give it to them willingly, right?
No, yes, we do.
Then why
but
complain?
be mindful of my fucking 10%.
He's
Don't be
being
spending that
mindful
shit
of
on
it and
Gucci,
bought a house.
Fendi,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, splashed it on
No,
shoes.
fuck
Look,
that
at the
shit.
end of the
Wardrobe
You
day.
make
guys
it
are
nice.
what is wrong with pastors in Kenya and globally.
But y'all want to start a church.
So
to
now
make
you
money.
want... No, listen. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. You'll be okay.
Say we're nice, okay?
No, let me tell you, fam. You see, when we start our church,
You guys wouldn't even
we
know.
will have none of these issues. Me, I'm going to that pulpit in sackcloth and ashes. Yo, I'm gonna get those sackcloths and ashes.
but in the
fam.
back.
Let me tell you,
You'll be
but
like
in the
Kanye.
back. Let me tell you.
Overseas, banner.
Because me, I've already worked out my pitch for my church. To
Yeah.
to the audience. Fam, let me tell you, fam. I don't want any poor people in my church. Like, I genuinely don't want. I don't
Vibes
want.
Cartel did not do
Fam.
poor people land for this, bro.
I do not want anyone who's going to ask me for shit in my church. I want people who want a real, authentic, but they are rich Christian experience. So they can come to church with their money, give it to me, and I'll act all pious and like I wear the sackcloth and ashes. I don't want anyone to come to me and say, my kids ain't got no school fee.
No.
But what are you giving me in return, bro?
Nourishment.
Spiritual nourishment.
Which one?
Yeah.
Wearing sackcloth and repeating after someone in the Bible.
I don't know.
Nigga.
I mean, G can, if this church, he can do that. I'll wear my Adidas. I'm nice. Cloth, nah, bro.
By the way, what have happened to that church, that cool church, Mavado?
Which one? Helicopter Ministries.
No, there was a cool church in Kenya where everybody used to go after the hang.
Yeah, it was by
It's called
Adams and
Mavado.
Kate. Yeah. I know.
Mavado?
It's
But
not.
cool.
It's not. Not
What's it called?
Mavuno.
Mavuno.
Bro, Mavuno. It's still there. Mavado. Wow. So you're special.
Like he has a church?
Mavado.
Connie, it wasn't called Mavado.
No. I don't
Mavuno.
There was Mavuno, and then there was the other one called Transformers.
What happened
Wow.
to them?
I think
Mavuno
that
is
one-
still running.
that one's still there.
Mavuno is it's a
wait.
big brand.
Mavuno was
But
hot for a minute, bro.
bro, you saw the pastor got a side chick, bro.
Who, Mavuno?
Yeah, fam. Don't you guys remember that whole story last year? He impregnated her, and then the chick was like, bro, I want, this is the upkeep, what. They were like, oh, we got to do a DNA. Story was huge,
the pastor.
man.
Damn, this shit
Yeah.
is
I remember
lit.
that story.
Yeah,
But
that
you know
story
churches
was
have
huge.
the best
Pastors are human
scandals.
beings, bro. Me,
Bro.
I'm telling
No,
you, let them
churches-
off the
You
leash.
guys
If they
ain't
wanna
never
live
watched
lavish-
those. You guys ain't never watched those like Busta Rhymes music videos from back in the day, where him and Spliff Star just doing all of those things. I love when you see the babes in the church they're seated like this. Then Pastor Buster Jakes
but
shows up,
let's talk
and the
about
babes
this.
just go like.
Let's
He's like, Lord.
Calvin will spread his legs if you're listening.
Hey, pause,
Right.
pause.
So,
Hey,
let's talk about
Deliver
this.
me
You're on
from
audio.
these valleys.
Let's
Stay
talk
on
about this.
audio.
Let's
come to
talk
YouTube.
about this. Do you think that women in churches crush on their pastors?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Mad. Fall
I mean, it
in love.
depends on how
Really?
attractive you
Yes.
are. But
Really?
also, look,
It's even beyond that. You know, women are not just attracted to the looks.
It's the word of
Power,
God.
Glory.
influence. You know,
The rod and the staff.
The Lord, I know, man.
that do not part.
The pastor be like, come to me, come.
I will restore your soul. No, seriously, because I'm remembering when I used to go to church. Bro, do you know who used to get the most pumping in church?
The choir master.
Quiet! Oh my
Yo,
God! The
man can sing and make you sing,
and the
bro.
the band guy.
No, the guitar.
the instrumentalist.
Yo, the guitar guys be using their fingers in more ways than one.
Bro,
Like,
in the church I used to go to, let me tell you, the guy who was on the guitar was a pum terrorist.
yo, let me ask you.
What?
Did he have the box haircut? Like,
Yes, because
I know this shit, man.
Every week a different
Motherfucking box faded.
Bro, do you know what? We're actually having this conversation in studio today that the babes in church are the freakiest babes ever, bro.
Facts.
Don't let them fool you.
have
But
you,
you
have,
guys
have
let
you
them
guys
fool you.
experienced babes from church?
Yes.
And are they the freakiest?
They are very freaky.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
in my
Bennett said yes.
bro, me.
They all
Hella
say yeah.
mad.
No. Yo, I once went to, like, when I was 16, I joined youth because I was trying to get with this
We will
babe.
do that.
You're
though.
trying to get
Bro,
laid.
We will do
like
that.
they were like, bro, she's like, hey, we're going for choir practice. I'm like, I guess I can sing. Boom. like yo, I tell my old lady,
Choir.
I'm going to choir practice. My mom is just looking at me like, okay, nigga. Like, I even learned how to drum. You know those drummers like ding, how they use more. Hey, bro, that shit is hard, bro. But it only lasted like 2 days. I got bored.
Wow.
It wasn't worth it no more.
Ah, fam.
Hey, bro, they are wild, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I won't lie, I used to go to church to see my crush too. So, not to
See?
get any dick though, but
But you see, church, because it seems like such an innocent ground.
yeah,
you know?
nobody's gonna say,
And that's
oh,
why
they're
even the
hanging
pastor
out
is gonna get
together.
hit
But
on
you know
the
what
choir
I-
master and that.
That's
You know what
the
I
mark
hate
of the
about
beast
church?
shit.
You know what I hate about church? Have you ever been in church? I'm sure that everyone can relate to this. Have you ever been in church and the pastor feels like he's talking to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
When you've done some, like, you know,
fucked up
the
shit?
pastor would be
Yeah.
like, I remember I went to church once and
Do not fornicate!
but no, but even more specifically when they're like, I know that some of you men, and it's like Jamaican pastor, I know that some of you men are in this house of God only because the women are here. I know, we see you. This time you're like,
You open one eye,
See, no, you
he's
won't.
looking at you.
Bro, man.
I went to church. Let me tell you, I've been to church before where the pastor has said something and my knees have gone weak.
Wow.
And
Hey,
let me tell you the story.
It must have been because of
G-Man.
your education,
Fam, let me tell
bro.
you the story.
Softs.
Bro, let me tell you, fam. So
Akudongwa BCG.
So I have a godson in the UK. Shit, I can't even remember his name.
Wow.
Oh well. Mwah.
Oh, wow.
What time
Amari.
does... Oh.
Amari, there you go. Amari. So when Amari was being christened, the pastor called all the godparents, and this is my first godchild. And it's bad that I don't remember his name, but that's another story. So anyway, calls all of us out, and the night before his christening, we'd had this crazy party at the house. You know, Jamaicans love christenings. So anyway, pastor's there, and he
Love
goes,
Christians.
Christening.
Oh, christenings,
Christening
okay.
parties. It's not about the kids, by the way. It's
Never about the kids.
right? And this pastor starts talking about, and you godparents, do you know your responsibility? Your responsibility is not to lead this kid down the path of fornication, not to lead this kid down and the way he was going deep, I was thinking, just last night,
You were doing all this.
we were doing fam, I just felt my knee go.
Nah, that nigga was there, bro. He was there.
I swear, was he part
That
of the
nigga was
party?
there, bro.
Must have
I don't
been.
know, like he hit every nail on the head for what we were doing the day before at the christening, and I was just like, this is literally my knee started to wobble like.
Yo, would you judge a pastor if you all were out with him the previous night and Sunday morning he's at the pulpit preaching?
No,
Oh, hell no.
You wouldn't judge him.
No,
real.
Why, bro? Hey, we're about to use that offering money for another
So now
single.
you want to use the offering money that
Bro,
they
I'm
use?
like,
Don't be
I'm like,
struck by
fam.
lightning.
I'm like, bro.
I've never met anyone who's been consistently Christian. Like they always fall off somehow. Like
Oh, bro.
they just and they fall off hard.
That's-
They go back eventually, but they fall back off
That's
so hard.
That's how I know you're lying.
What do you mean?
Because you claim to
Apart
know my
from-
mom.
No, your mom's different. Your mom's always listen. Your mom is an out and out Christian. My aunt who passed away, out and out Christian. But that era of Christianity is dead.
It's gone.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm just saying, like everybody I know, like I meet somebody who's like into church so hard this week or this year. Meet them a year later, man. We're in Milan.
Yeah.
We're
But
like,
what
happened?
if it's being redefined?
what Christianity?
Christianity, yeah, like the idea of Christianity.
But you know, I like that we're having this conversation. What if one of us over here got saved?
Hey, we are children of God.
Let me put it
okay?
like this: like Calvin, I tell you guys, listen. How do we used to say it?
I accept the Lord Jesus Christ as your personal
savior. All of that kind of stuff.
And you get saved.
yeah.
You're off the pod.
Oh, fuck no! I'm on this board, but I'm a
Wait,
be. This is
so
for all
there's
of.
Okay,
Wait,
let's role play.
Okay.
Let's role play.
Yeah.
You're now saved.
Yes.
Calvin. I'm not saved. Ashley's not saved. Andy's not saved. So like, yo, Ashley, man, you see your friend from last night with the big bunda, man. Let me tell you, man. Yo, took her back to Shay G out there in Kilimani. Blew out her bag, fam. Now let me tell you that one is a Goa star. What?
What?
But you know, here's the thing. G.
What are you gonna tell me to that?
Let me tell you this, G. First and foremost, you are trying. You've just said she's a gone star or so, whatever. Goa, right? You're trying to get the log out of her eye.
Yo, nigga, she was trying to get a log out of her.
Calvin got it from the parking lot.
You're trying to.
Gigi said she was trying to get the log out of her.
Come on, saved Calvin. Saved Calvin.
Yeah.
Wow,
You
the
see
log
what-
was in her
Here's
eye.
the thing.
Nigga.
Listen, don't judge her. You really just need to understand that the blood of Jesus wipes away all sins. Okay.
I was gonna say something really foul there. I'm not gonna say it.
don't do it.
I'm not gonna
We're
say
about
it.
to get guys protesting. The mics are open, it's not Christian enough. Listen, but yeah, I think we'd still have a good time.
No, I couldn't do a pod with you if
No,
you were
but wait,
saved.
that's
No,
the
listen,
thing.
you guys
What-
have
what-
to remember
what
Kat
determines-
Franklin was once a pawn addict.
He probably still is.
Whoa.
He told his son,
So
fuck
does
you.
that make you any less of a Christian?
Yeah, exactly.
you're-
What determines that you're Christian 100%?
Exactly. That's
Like,
what
can
I'm
you
asking
not?
you.
Can you
What
not
do you
go
understand
out?
by that?
Can you not go out? Can you not fuck people? Can
Christians
you
are
not
still
go
fucking.
around?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fam,
Does it make them any less of
I
a
prefer
Christian?
my Christians in sackcloth and ashes, fam. Like, I want that old school
Well done.
religion.
Not medium rare.
I don't want this new school Christianity.
Like,
Fam, when's the alright, for the guys who go to church still, when's the last time you guys heard about someone speaking in tongues and rolling on the ground in spirit?
Every
Don't
day in
happen no
church,
more.
bro. I'm sure they do that every day in church.
What? Online last week.
Bro, it happens it happens
that's
more
for
than
the
you
likes.
think, bro.
If it's
Can I
online.
mind blow you,
Bro,
Can
online.
I mind blow you? So I saw a TikTok of a guy saying how people who speak in tongues are actually they're not like factual, or they're not telling the truth, cause the actual meaning of speaking in tongues is for a pastor or someone sent by Jesus or the Lord or whatever to go to different countries, and he's able to speak in their language.
Right.
So if you've heard someone speaking in tongues, honey, they're not telling you the truth.
But people say many things, but someone will counter that by saying this is the language of the spirit that we do not understand what it means, but the spirit does understand. Like your mortal physical body might not understand, but this is the language, the mother tongue of the spirit. Now to that, what would you say?
Anyway, everyone loves speaking in
It's an
tongues.
ongoing
It
debate.
just depends on the occasion. Huh?
Everyone's loves speaking in tongues until there's a tongue ring.
Damn.
What?
Where did
Right.
you take it?
Imagine getting
Leave
to
my
heaven.
tongue ring alone.
Imagine getting to heaven and you're having a conversation about like speaking in tongues with the Lord. And the Lord is like, yo, I couldn't quite hear you well because you had a lisp because of your tongue ring. Like,
See, you should be given your own animation to produce, bro. That's a
He's
brilliant
wild.
idea. Yeah.
He's wild.
Yeah,
Jesus
I can picture that, and
Yeah.
Jesus
it's
and a
funny.
tongue ring.
It's funny, like you had a lisp, so I couldn't. It's that humor,
yo,
bro.
you're out there asking the Lord, why you ain't never replied to me? He's like, man, yeah, I couldn't hear you."
Honestly, let me ask you guys a question. Before we wrap up on religion, fam, what do you think looks more fun though, heaven or hell?
Damn.
Heaven.
Yeah.
Maybe we have different definitions of heaven and hell.
All right, I don't believe in eternal fire.
Same.
Neither, me
Right?
neither.
I don't believe in that. I think that's not my thing. But I think
Like,
for me,
who
hell
the fuck supplied their coal, bro?
in this day and age, fuel costs. But I kind of think like hell is gonna be like Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, cause by the way, China's about to go to war with Taiwan,
Yeah, Taiwan,
America.
yeah.
I feel like the Earth is gonna go through a period of being fucked, and that's gonna be like hell on earth.
Yeah.
Then I think that like heaven's gonna be like for those people who get spiritually inclined to get away from this, right? The Bible says 144,000, but I don't know. They have to make more space because that's the size of Camp Nou.
Fucking bed
Do you know what I mean?
man, you know?
Wow.
So it's like, my thing is like, as much as we're going to war with China and all these things, Milan on the Thursday still pops.
Heaven,
You
hell,
know,
Milan.
So end of the day, like for example, like you could go to heaven. It's gonna be chilled out. Like I see heaven as somewhere that has like unlimited high-speed Wi-Fi. There's no DSTV bills. That you live rent-free. You have
How can you forget milk and honey?
milk and honey, organic food.
Just throw Shivas in
You know what I'm
there.
trying to say?
Be
Like,
real.
yeah, no shivas. There's no alcohol.
Why?
There's no
You
alcohol.
turn
Why
water
not?
into wine, man.
Why
That's
not?
true.
You need
It's
to
a
get
party.
your KPIs done, man. Just say Shivas.
So, all right, maybe a little bit of shivers, right?
Yeah.
But while you're up there, fam, you're going to be looking down on Earth and seeing what going on Earth.
No, like, let's honestly be real.
Like heavenly Netflix. You're going to be watching like what going down here.
I have a question. So you guys are always talking about, praise and worship, there'll be gold and everything. Bro, why you got to introduce me to sex on earth if I can't have sex in heaven?
Wow.
Valid point though.
See? Which
Wait.
begs the question.
Wait, there's no sex in heaven.
See? You have
They
a
just
different
say
idea. You have
we'll
a
be
different
singing
idea.
what. There'll be milk and honey and streets will be paved of gold. Who asked for the gold?
Damn. What are you gonna do with the cold anyway?
You get what I mean? Like,
You want to sell the gold to who?
like milk and honey. What about the
Does
lactose
the Bible
intolerant
say there's no
motherfucker?
sex in heaven?
No, I'm just asking.
No one said there's no sex
So,
in heaven.
so
but
basically,
it would
if
be
we get to
imagined.
heaven, it's finito. There's no more
Imagine the
procreation.
angels. Let's be like, yo, let me take these wings off for a quickie.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
hide your wings. Hide your wings.
Hide your wings.
Yo, take your halo off.
Like if you're in heaven, Andy and G, you guys should have a gig.
In heaven.
Therefore.
You know what you'd call it? Flap your feathers.
Oh my gosh.
Love
Love
it.
it.
But
Flap your feathers.
what if I were to tell you guys, and okay, just hear me out. It might sound crazy, but just hear me out.
Here we go.
What if I were to tell you guys? I know I'm the what if guy, but this is something that I have come to confront. Right? That heaven and hell are not actual places, but states. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, states.
Yeah.
Like
Mine-
a state, like you
Or
see
state
the
of mind. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like I believe we're going through hell right now, bro. Like
I agree. I'm actually of the same opinion.
This is hell right now, and heaven being, bliss. I'm at peace. I'm nice. I don't have,
Yeah, you know.
So what if I were to tell you guys that the Bible isn't secular history? Like it's figurative. It's
Right.
but from start to finish, from Genesis to Revelation. To that, what would you say?
It's a possibility. I honestly,
Like, for example, I went back to that conversation that we were having with G, like Noah's Ark. Let's think about it literally, like how would it be possible?
To get mosquitoes on.
Exactly, But have we ever thought about maybe the figurative meaning of that story?
Oh.
You see, that's why we get to this is impossible, and then we move on.
So
We
basically,
don't
like
question.
the figurative story of Noah's Ark could be that you shouldn't cheat on your partner.
How?
Because the animals went 2 by 2. It wasn't 2 by 3 or like 4.
No
like,
extra parties.
Like, can you imagine?
no.
Think about-
You're trying to overcomplicate
the
it, right?
giraffes.
Overcomplicate it.
No,
Bro,
think about
listen.
giraffes.
Make it simple.
Fam.
Think about a giraffe.
No, I am not. I don't agree with your theory.
Why?
Listen, the cat family, they can all fuck.
The cat.
Yeah, like lions,
What?
leopards, and all
They
of those.
fuck.
Bro, into thingy. It's like a gangbang.
Wow, ligers and those things. No, I hear what you're saying. But I'm
Wow.
saying,
Yeah,
I love
like you're
the
trying to push the whole
opportunities you
theory
take for these jokes.
of what's it called? Singular.
no. But what I'm saying
Like
is,
imagine if you're a fucking tiger and you just been over here chilling with a she tiger, right? And you're just like, God damn, I'm tired of this shit.
Hey, what's up, lion?
Then you see, like you just see.
that's adultery
Simba.
though,
Why?
because you're sleeping, you're covering somebody else's wife,
Bro, that shit is for humans, bro.
You know,
Man, if he's
in
that
the
tiger.
Bro,
animals-
this is animals, bro. Like, yeah, like, did you just expose your 1:45 nice, 1:45 p.m. nest, adultery, animals.
so basically, adultery is only for humans.
Yes,
But says who?
bro. Like, look at animals, bro. Like, I was watching something for what is it? Seahorses, right? And they have to collect like shells, more shells, so that to attract females, right? So there's this one had working shell, seahorse. Kept going for shells, what. Then had this motherfucker who was right next to the shells and would pick and what. So all of these things are actually things that animals, human beings do. Do you really think that people actually wake up and work as hard because they just want to be whatever? To some point, it is actually to get yourself a good mate.
Right.
I think we're all fucking animals, bro.
We're
People-
all fucking animals. Or we're all fucking animals.
Yeah,
Which one is it?
Like I think
man.
we're all
Don't
animals to some
expose us.
extent. You understand? Like some of these things we do as humans, right?
Animals
Like,
do the same thing.
Animals do the same thing. Yeah.
That's fair.
The primal nature, yeah.
Exactly. That's the word. Yeah. So anyway, guys, bro, all I'm saying is this: you guys need to try.
Mad today.
We need to try what?
You guys need to try. No,
fucking animals.
No, I was just saying you guys need to try watching a bit of Discovery.
Do you
Animal Planet.
Before I mean, this is the most random podcast ever,
Right.
But I've been thinking a lot about podcasting recently, right? And I was trying to think about what category the Mics Are Open falls into. And let me explain. I watch so many podcasts. Like, I watch a lot of podcasts from the 254, a lot of international podcasts. And every one of these, it's like almost all of these podcasts are trying to fix something.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not like we're trying to fix the way you think, we're trying to fix the way women interact with men, we're trying to fix the way women do this, relate to themselves. And I thought to myself, Kumbe, us guys are not trying to fix anything.
We're chilling. We're vibing.
Like, what is this?
We attract, bro. We don't try get attention. We just attract you.
I mean, what is this? Like,
nobody knows what it is, bro. Nobody
But
knows
it's
what it is.
Wait, no, guys, I need to ask. I mean, what are we?
See, not you asking that question. No,
Sir.
we shan't take it.
Get away from
We
me.
shan't
No.
take it from you, bro. No.
But you see,
Not
you make a very valid point. Like, if you listen to the Mics Are
What
Open,
are we?
like
What
if you
are we?
listen to the Mics Are Open from this episode, whatever we've discussed, fam, we are not trying to tell you that.
Nothing. We're telling you nothing.
we're just- yeah.
No. I don't think we're not telling people nothing. We're having conversations that are not. Here's the thing. We're not perfect. I feel like a lot of people sell perfection. Perfection fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like, us guys talk to people.
No, but I get that, and I understand all of that. But I'm just trying to say, like, do we have to do anything like other than just be?
No.
I'm like,
Exactly.
We are what we are.
Like today's
when we are.
Like, if I do a mental recap of today's pod, we ain't spoken about shit.
Yeah.
No, you know what?
But we have.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. We're fluid.
We're fluid. Okay.
Why did you give us
Preamble.
before you said it?
Yeah, we are who we are.
Okay.
Yeah,
How we are when we are.
yeah. That's it.
I don't know.
Simple.
Damn, who are you all hanging out? Why suddenly so deep, bro?
No. I just want, because like last week, when the live stream was going out, there was one person who kept on saying, "You guys are not teaching." We spoke about corruption.
Yeah.
And guys like took it like we were joking about corruption, and then guys took it seriously and were like in the comments. But I mean, not that it bothers me because I rarely read the comments. But I mean, I just wondered,
Just
like,
fucking say you read the comments. Don't put effort to read the comments.
no, I rarely read the comments.
No, actually, I go through like
I always read the
I
comments.
read the comments like when I'm in the washroom.
Okay.
All of them. I actually read the comments before I watch the pod.
Oh.
Yeah. So first I go through the comments and I'm like, hey, I
But
wonder.
you know what's
what
crazy?
did we say at this minute?
Yeah.
You
And
know
I
what's
watch,
crazy? I don't watch the podcast as much now. Like, I don't know. Like, it's you know, I've decided I'm gonna take like a Mary J. No, a Missy Elliott life approach. Just create and just
Put it out there.
Move on.
it's fucking perfect.
For me, I watch it when it goes out on Friday mornings because I'm driving somewhere and it's in the car. But apart from that, what I do like to do is randomly throw in an old episode.
Yeah.
So occasionally I'll throw in like episode number 37. And sometimes I listen back to the old pod and I'm like, Jesus.
Damn, I cringe when I
Christ.
listen back
I
to
need
them.
to listen. I need to
cringe
listen
so
to
hard.
that next week.
And you know, I want to ask guys as well, because you know, guys are more observant than we are. Like in the comments today and in the live chat today, what is your absolute favorite episode of The Mics Are Open?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
Tweet us up. Hit us up at The Mics Are Open on Twitter. Hit us up. Well, what is your absolutely favorite episode of The Mics Are Open? I'm interested. For me, I still don't think that anything can ever beat 35.
Yo, 35 is a
35
that's a
to me
golden.
was
Which one
like-
was that?
we smoked weed.
Your girlfriend. Oh, shit.
That was a classic.
That was the beginning of everything.
Allegedly smoked.
Allegedly
yeah.
smoked weed on the
Yeah.
podcast.
That was the
golden
beginning
one.
of the real podding.
Yeah, that was a very interesting. Because you know what I think was beautiful about that episode was the fact that at some point we were just rambling. Do you know what I mean? Look at these niggas on set having conversations like.
No one knows what it
True.
means, but it's provocative.
Yeah. Anyway, cool. Who's on the lockdown today?
Oh, hold up. 8.
Who?
DJ 8?
A2.
A2, ah.
Mr. A2.
Who did he eat? Was DJ A2? A2?
In the beat.
And of,
Yo, G posted up a picture. He was like, caption this week. Then I was like, knock. She
there?
reply,
who's there?
So
not your
violent.
luggage.
DJ A2
love
and
it.
Big Sam on the lockdown tonight. Grouchy, of course, in the building tomorrow with the lockdown, the wake up call.
That's your homie, bro.
Who's that?
That's your boy.
Who's that?
This one.
Your boy. Him. Yeah. With the wake up call tomorrow morning around about 9 o'clock.
This guy didn't give me the joy, and you know, he said caption this. I wait, knock. I'm waiting on this guy to reply.
Nothing.
I'll be on Twitter
Because
like,
he knew.
Refresh.
like I'll be on IG like I'm at the drugstore. Refresh this shit.
When you have that stomach just ready, bro.
Yo, if I was about to have sex, I'm like, no, not now.
By the way,
like that time's ad.
by
Time's
the way,
mad.
is there anything that we wrote down to talk about that we actually should talk about before we go?
Damn, tell me that
Before
you're
we
done.
get there, if you're thirsty, you need to check out our www.themicsareopen.com for all the merchandise, water bottles, t-shirts, hoodies, I believe.
Everything.
It's
So-
hoodie season.
Go do that. Go do that. Get some of your hoodies stolen.
Was there anything worthwhile?
Let me just throw some things out and then we'll decide what go on. Kenya exporting 220 million worth of Mira to Somalia in 4
That was
days.
deep.
That was
deep.
wild,
Yeah.
yeah.
so
so, what about-
we exported 220 million shillings worth.
Yeah, so we exported, that was what, in a span of what, 4 days or
4
something?
days, yes.
So imagine if that was weed.
Yeah.
Bro.
Anyway, go
Mushrooms, cuts,
Blow.
on. Mushrooms too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
and,
we
Yeah.
could- mushrooms, yeah,
Magic
like,
mushrooms.
yeah,
elections next week.
bro.
man.
Let them
Tired
tell
of that, man.
I think that's about. Oh, Beyonce. You want to talk about Beyonce?
Sorry.
That's I think that's a whole conversation you can have
Yeah,
on
yeah.
another podcast
Yeah.
because
On Monday,
it's
well,
a,
on
it's a
Monday.
different tangent. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah,
Alright,
but
so-
we have open mic.
So this is the last podcast before the election, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, we have the Monday minute, so man, maybe. Shit, did we
We
do one
need
this
to
week?
record one. We
Oh
need to
shit.
record
Okay,
one.
cool. Anyway, so this is the last podcast before the election, and on behalf of the mics are open. I just want to say to guys, listen, man. We are at the cusp of a very
Huge
crucial
transition.
decision, you know, and I want guys to make the right decision. I mean, I know that both parties are just been there forever and we're tired, but don't get jaded. Go out there and vote for your candidate, and remember your brothers and your sisters. So please, let's just like keep the good energy out there, and we want to get back to normal as soon as we can after
Yep.
the election. And whoever wins, wins. Whoever loses, loses. But don't be the tool for anybody's bullshit. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Amen. Open mic. Wow, Venant. Hi, I have a question for you, and I would really appreciate it if you talk about it on the podcast. So I'm 21 and I've been smoking weed daily the whole of this year, adding up the days that I haven't barely made a week. Yeah. If I was any of your kids, what would you advise me?
Buy shares in the dealer, in the dealership. 'Cause
Yeah.
for fuck's
That's
sake,
your son.
you're your own industry.
Yeah, but
Or
you know that reggae song, pass the dirty on the left hand side.
that's actually mad.
Bro, like if we were parents, I've never experienced that. But here's the thing, bro, everything in moderation, eh?
Yeah.
So
That's
that's your
it.
son at 21.
Yeah, I tell him, bro, clearly, because
I mean, I was smoking weed at 21.
No,
so.
no, because he is smoked out. You feel me? Like he just needs to chill a bit. Like if he's smoking 7 days a week, evidently he is. Just reduce to 3.5.
Moderation.
Yeah, like smoke
Yeah.
Monday.
Smoke bricks.
Yeah, like
Wow.
Yeah.
hush, hush.
I think
You've been waiting for that one.
Yeah. I think my advice, if you feel like it's becoming a problem, then try to, I don't know, move away from it or talk to someone who will help you in that. I'll tell you this, when I used to smoke weed and my dad found out, he was just like, is it a problem? Okay. If it gets to a point where it's a problem, talk to someone who you trust and who you feel you can, tell, or who can assist you. So if it becomes a problem, or if you feel like it's a place where it's a problem and you're too dependent on it, talk to someone.
Wow. Your dad found out that you smoke weed.
My mama was ballistic.
And he asked you if it's a problem, and he was cool with it. Wow, damn. Anyway, that's nice, man. Nah, I think moderation, just take the breaks and everything, observe how you respond to that, but you'll be good. I reckon.
And smoke some good shit.
Yeah.
Make sure you smoke some good shit.
Okay, are we about to give them advice on how to do these things?
Or now we need Patreon for that now.
Yeah.
We need Patreon for that. But I guess that's it. This was just a big up. That's about it.
All right, guys. Well,
It's
been 170. The mics are open. Deuces. Catch you back next week after the elections.
Your nails look
Bless.
nice, huh?
Thank you, and they're like 3 weeks old, guys.
Are they those Russian ones or which ones?
Russia, this is my
Jesus
nails,
Christ.
honey.
My name's G Money.
And the young.
Ashley
Big
with the nice
C.
nails.
I know about nails. So those Russian ones are here expensive, eh?
These are my nails.
Oh shit.
They just have overlays. I broke this one though.